Wow. Whalum?
Well, it makes absolute sense to me. Makes absolute sense to move it where they're talking about moving it. It would bring needed economic development in the North Memphis area. From what I understand, not only would there be criminal justice components, but there'd be retail components, there'd be a bank, there'd be a grocery store, there'd be other things to lift the community. And if I were living in that area, I would demand that there also be some jobs for the people who live there. Criminal justice is a growth industry, whether we like it or not. I would demand that there be some significant funding for public education and charter schools in that area. I think we need to clear downtown of the congestion that the criminal justice complex has created, because the number of inmates is not going down until we increase the quality of public education in Memphis, and that just is what it is. And I think that area, that particular piece of property, is perfect for this.
And Thorpe here. So Susan, is it a good idea first to move the jail out of downtown, and is this site a plausible one?
I think it's a good idea to give us a new jail. Okay. Now, whether we should move it out of downtown is a whole different story, but I would at this point say no. There are too many questions and not enough answers right now. If the county is going to cough up $1.3 billion to move this to the old Firestone plant area, the questions I have is, how come something hasn't been built there in the last 35 years? What's so toxic about that property? Two, why wouldn't the county issue an RFP to find out how it could weigh all options about building a new jail? And did the county go out and solicit Kemp Conrad and his colleagues to find us a new spot? Or was that spot brought to them by Kemp Conrad? I think they're just too, there's another old saying in journalism: if you don't have the answers, follow the money.
That's why it would count. It would help if the people who live there got the same thing that the people in the neighborhood around the complex that Elon Musk is building are getting, and that is financial investment in their neighborhood. Now, I'm not saying that there won't be red tape, but the reason the RFP wasn't issued is probably because of the red tape, and it was this kind of public discussion. But I think it'd be a great idea.
That's great.
Well, if there's going to be a bank there, the people who are going to be there most of the time won't even be able to go to the bank because they're in jail. So I disagree with this vehemently. I just think that this is a private entity's opportunity to make some money here, so let's follow the money. Commissioners Shante Avant and Henry Brooks were right on the money the other day. Commissioner Brooks says, let's slow down, we're going too fast on this, let's deliberate and think through this. And Commissioner Avant says the county already has a lot of property itself. Why are we going to lease property from a private entity and then have a lease to own like you would do at Rent-A-Center and have that for our jail facility? I just think that we're moving too fast. Like Henry Brooks says, we need to slow down and follow the money to see where things are going.
And after you put $1.3 billion, taxpayers' money, and private money, come on. That's a different story. After you put $1.3 billion into it to improve somebody else's property, we don't even own it.
That's right.
I mean, what's that? Right. Whose idea was that?
Can bring some vitality, other businesses, spin-offs of income and other income streams and employment in the area. And I think you'll have more investors coming and taking a lot of the vacant lands and building homes. And so